The AI world is moving at lightning speed, and we've got some seriously impressive tools and updates. First up, I finally tested those viral cat Olympics that everyone's been talking about on social media, and honestly, the results are way more impressive than I expected. Then we're jumping into PixVerse 4.5, which just launched with some game-changing camera control features that make video generation feel like you're actually behind a professional camera. The precision you can get now is just ridiculous. But here's where things get really exciting. VEO 3 is completely next level. I'm talking about results that'll make your jaw drop.
Creeks cold, fish are tight.
I actually used it to create some epic Bigfoot vlogs-style videos that turned out absolutely insane.
Today I'm up in the mountains at this beautiful lake.
And because not everyone can access it outside the US, I'm going to walk you through some methods that actually work. On top of that, we've got a whole bunch of other cutting-edge AI tools that are definitely worth your time. From smart audio generation that actually understands context to one-click video generation. This is the kind of stuff that really shows you how fast this technology is evolving. So grab your coffee, because we're about to explore some seriously game-changing tools. Let's dive right in. Let's kick things off with Hailuo AI, or Hailuo, or however you pronounce that. You've probably seen those viral Animal Olympics clips floating around social media. Yeah, that's all Hailuo AI. All right, let's put this to the test. I'm gonna drop in this prompt. A sleek black cat diving and the whole thing. Hit generate and let's see what we get. Okay, not gonna lie. The result is actually pretty solid. The cat looks a little wonky, I'll give you that, but holy smokes, the physics are absolutely on point. Like, this is impressive stuff. Let's try something different. This time we're going image to video, and what's important, make sure you always select Hailuo 02. That's the new mode with way better physics simulation. Trust me on this one. So I'm uploading this image I generated earlier. Looks pretty cool already. But I want to spice up the prompt a bit, so I'm adding perfect dive to make it even more epic. Hit generate again, and we wait. The anticipation is killing me. All right, let's check it out. Okay, wow. This looks way better than the first one. I'm dying. The cat actually walks back on the board like it's having second thoughts. That's hilarious, but the physics? Absolutely ridiculous in the best way possible. The water simulation, the movement, it's all there. Let me try one more prompt because I want to see if we can get the cat to actually jump from the tip of the board without doing that weird walk-back thing. Hit generate and let's see what we get. Funny wobbling right there. This one's not bad at all. It's a little strange that it moves forward first, then just sits there for a second, but honestly, that's exactly what a real cat would do. They're always hesitating like that before they commit to something. If you mess around with this tool for a bit, you can get some seriously cool results. You could do a whole Animal Olympics series with this thing. Actually, let me show you a few other videos I made just playing around with different animals and scenarios. Really cool stuff. And if you slap some sound on this, boom. You've got yourself a TikTok video right there, but it should definitely be 9:16 for sure. Not like this here in widescreen format. Also, I gotta say, that woman in the background is doing some pretty interesting hand gestures there. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but hey, AI is and always will be weird, right? Anyway, let's keep this train moving and check out the next one. Now this is where things get really wild. HeyGen just dropped what they're calling the world's first creative operating system with their video agent. And honestly, this thing is absolutely nuts. Here's what's crazy about it. You give it a single prompt and it builds the story, generates the voice, and handles the edit all by itself. We're talking about going from a simple idea to a completely polished video with professional editing, B-roll, transitions, the works. It doesn't just generate talking head videos, it analyzes your content to find narrative threads, writes contextually appropriate scripts, and assembles footage with professional-grade B-roll integration. This isn't just another AI tool. This is like having an entire video production team in your pocket. It handles script writing, visual selection, voiceovers, editing, and more, drastically reducing production time. This is the kind of stuff that's going to completely change how we think about video creation. Next up, let's check out PixVerse AI. This is actually a really solid video generator, and here's what makes it special. You can choose specific camera movements that work surprisingly well. So I generated this cute image of a puppy in a flower field earlier. Now I'm going to test out different camera movements on this same image. I'll add the prompt, boom, and then choose the shot type. For this one, I'm going with the right tracking shot. Oh, and check this out. They have this auto sound feature. I'm going to write in something like nature, background noise, and puppy breathing. Hit create, and let's see what magic happens. All right, the right tracking shot worked really well. That's genuinely impressive. The sound, though? Hey, not so much. The puppy isn't breathing at all, just some random crickets chirping in the background. But hey, at least we got some audio. Now let's try the left tracking shot and see how that compares. Very nice. That's smooth as butter. And now for the grand finale, a super pull-out shot. Let's see what we get. Also really nice. Look at this. I've got all three shots side by side here. The control you have over camera movement is honestly really impressive. This is the kind of stuff that would have taken hours to set up with traditional filming, and now you can just click a button. Don't forget where we come from, people. Next, let's try an action scene. I'm putting in this prompt of a woman in an action scene being followed by drones and all that stuff. Hit the create button and let's see what we get. All right, let's have a look. Pretty cool result, but it's looking a little bit comic-like. Not super realistic, you know? It's got that animated vibe going on. Let me try something else. This time, I'm using a generated image for the video input. I'm finding that image to video is way better than just text prompts. If you're wondering, I used PicLumen to generate this image. All the links are in the description, by the way. This time, we've also tried the smooth motion function. Let's see what that actually does. Okay, lots of action happening here, but also some pretty strange stuff going on. Maybe for an artsy Matrix-style shot, this could work, but it's definitely unique. Here's another one that's way better. You just gotta mess around with it for a bit to get the results you're actually looking for. And now, one with sound. Let's check it out. Cool action sounds. That first explosion is absolutely on point. The footsteps, though, not so much. Here is another one. It's not bad, but it definitely needs work. Maybe they'll improve that in future updates. And there is some strange thing going on with the limbs. I tried doing some dancing woman on a rooftop scene, but it also did absolutely crazy stuff with the limbs. That didn't work well at all. I'm gonna skip the transitions and templates because they all look the same, like that social media slop we're all tired of seeing. But what's actually pretty cool is this fusion feature. You can combine different things or elements into one video, kind of like what we know from Pika Labs. Let's try this out. First, I'm using some basic selections from the site, a puppy, a balloon, and the beach. Writing the prompt, dog is chasing the balloon on the beach and trying to catch it. Let's check it out. Really cool. It's actually chasing the balloon and it looks genuinely good. The physics make sense here. And now let me try some elements I created myself. This green meadow, a pink cow, and a freaking yellow troll. Let's see what happens. Wow, that's really impressive. The movement is absolutely on point. This is stunning stuff right here. You can do some seriously cool things with PixVerse AI, so definitely try it out if you're interested. You get some free credits every day to play around with it, so there's no excuse not to give it a shot. Next up is something called ThinkSound, and this is seriously impressive stuff. This framework uses chain-of-thought reasoning to enable stepwise interactive audio generation and editing for videos. Instead of just slapping random sounds onto video, it actually thinks through what should be happening audio-wise. The process breaks down into 3 stages: foundational Foley generation, interactive object-centric refinement through user interactions, and targeted editing guided by natural language instructions. So it's not just generating audio, it's reasoning about what sounds make sense for each scene. At each stage, a multimodal large language model generates contextually aligned QoT reasoning that guides a unified audio foundation model. It's like having a sound designer that understands what's happening in your video and can explain why certain sounds belong there. ThinkSound achieves state-of-the-art performance in video-to-audio generation and beats other models across most metrics. This is definitely the kind of tech that's going to make video-to-audio generation way more realistic and contextually aware. Let's see what this can do. Alright, so up here you can click on Demo to jump into the Hugging Face demo of ThinkSound. Definitely worth checking out yourself. I've got this dude jumping into a pool here. I'll throw in a prompt describing what I want and smash that submit button. The splash sounds decent, but there's random music playing. Let me try that again. Same thing, still getting music. That's weird. Let's switch it up with another example. Remember that cat from earlier? Let's have it jump in the pool, too. Not bad at all. Sounds more like a scream right before the splash. Another try, this time with stadium cheer in the background. Here's another one. Two cats duking it out in a boxing ring. Pretty solid results, but again with the music thing. Maybe it's how I'm writing the prompts. Check out this example from their site though, with a printer sound and the cat is hitting it. Now that actually works really well. Looks like you've got to be super specific about describing exactly what's happening to get the good stuff. But hey, the tech's solid and will definitely get better. This is going to be crazy useful once it's more refined. Next up is VEO 3. We all know it's pretty awesome, and we're definitely living in the golden era of video generation right now. But since I'm outside the US, I can't access VEO 3 directly. You can try Gemini Pro to get some limited access to it. More on that in a sec. Here are some ways to use it if you're outside the US like me. There's this site where you can make one VEO 3 video for free. It's called tryveo3.ai. I tested it out, and it actually works. But here's the catch. Works only once. You can try a different browser or PC to squeeze out another one, but that's pretty much it. Still, it's enough to test the waters. Straightforward as always, just drop the prompt in and generate the video. Here's an example of that famous Bigfoot vlog style.
Bigfoot here, bat, deep in the pines. Creek's cold, fish are tiny, but hey, sushi's sushi, right?
Works exactly like those viral videos we've all seen. It's pretty straightforward to pull off.
Sushi's sushi, right?
And here's another one.
Hey folks, Bigfoot here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm up in the mountains at this beautiful lake. I've got my fishing rod ready.
And here I tried a talking troll.
Troll here, deep Norway woods. Sniff, sniff. Tonight's menu.
Also pretty cool, but it's saying sniff sniff instead of actually sniffing. Really strange troll behavior, but you can see it's genuinely VEO 3, and the quality is fantastic. People are making serious money with these kinds of videos.
I've got my fishing rod ready.
Other ways to use it are through platforms like Replicate and FAL. There you can choose between VEO 3 Normal and VEO 3 Fast. Fast is, as the name suggests, faster but not the superior quality. It's a little cheaper too, but it's still really expensive. The normal version costs a whopping $6 for an 8-second video. Fast is a little over $3. That's extremely expensive for what you get. Then you have Leonardo AI. They've implemented VEO 3 as well, as you can see here. Pretty pricey at $30 for 10 videos. And even Adobe Firefly has it now. You can connect your account there and then use it inside of Adobe Firefly. And for sure, you can also sign up for the Pro version of Gemini. Then you get 3 VEO 3 videos a day. And the first month is free, which is actually not bad. This is definitely the next generation of video and audio generation. Other services and tools will follow, and then eventually the prices will come down, and it'll be available outside the US then as well. Very exciting times we're living in. Let's move on to the next one. Also, a good way to make talking characters is using Character.ai's new Avatar FX feature, where you can literally make any image come to life and start talking. Pretty wild stuff.
So far, I've only been off.
But the reality is that just means I gotta walk 10 minutes.
I guess it at least looks pretty fly, though.
I'm gonna test this out with my troll character from earlier. First, I upload the picture of the troll. Let's pick a voice.
Greetings from the future.
Hi, Bookworm.
Ready for adventure?
Ready to write new chapters in your story.
This one is good. Then I'll put in the prompt for the audio. Something like, I am the troll from the green meadow and I really don't like those pink cows roaming around my territory. Hit generate audio and let it process that.
I am the troll from the green meadow, and I really don't like those pink cows roaming around my territory.
Now I'll generate the video with everything combined. And boom. Now I've got this troll actually talking and moving its mouth to match the audio.
I am the troll from the green meadow, and I really don't like those pink cows roaming around my territory.
The lip sync is surprisingly decent, and it's got that creepy but cool vibe going on. Here are a few other examples.
Konnichiwa. I'm late for my magical girl transformation again. The monsters will have to wait.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Bigfoot here. Today I'm going to show you my secret hiding spots, and maybe do a Q&A about why humans are so obsessed with blurry photos.
Back in my day, we didn't need fancy AI to cast spells. We just waved a stick and hoped for the best.
The results are actually pretty solid. You get nice talking photos that work well for what they are. They're not quite matching the quality and liveliness of those VO3 videos. Still, it's a fun tool to mess around with and definitely worth trying out. Now this is absolutely mind-blowing. Meta and UC Berkeley just dropped something called StreamDit, and this is genuinely next-level stuff. This thing generates video in real time at 16 frames per second straight from text prompts. We're not talking about waiting minutes for a clip. This is live video generation happening right in front of your eyes. The model enables real-time applications like streaming generation and interactive generation, which means you could theoretically have live video content being created on the fly. Think gaming, live broadcasts, interactive media. The possibilities are insane. You could literally be playing a game and have the AI generate new environments or characters in real time based on what's happening. The technical side is pretty wild, too. They're using this moving buffer architecture that keeps everything flowing smoothly while maintaining visual consistency. It's like having a constant stream of creativity that never stops. But the fact that this technology exists and is actually working, that's the future right there. Soon enough, this kind of real-time video generation will trickle down to consumer-level hardware, and when it does, everything's gonna change. We're literally watching the birth of live AI video generation here. Man, what a time to be alive! The pace of AI development right now is absolutely wild. Every day, there's something new that just completely changes the game. We're literally watching the future unfold in real time, and it's both exciting and mind-blowing. If you enjoyed checking out all these crazy AI tools with me, make sure to smash that like button and drop a comment letting me know which one impressed you the most. And definitely hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, keep experimenting and see what wild stuff you can create.
Shh.